everybody. Welcome to Weekend Filler. Weekend Filler is the show that's exactly like it sounds. It's weekend programming we make about people just like you to fill our weekends. First up, we're going to New Jersey. We're going to meet a group called Run 856. They meet on Facebook, and then they get together and run in a thing called real life.
Hi, I'm Julie.
I'm Dave.
I'm Jen.
And we're here at the Run Co. for Run 856.
Basically runners, any abilities, whether you're a beginner, whether you're an old timer, been doing this your whole life, just bringing anybody together, all abilities, all levels are welcome. At each one, every week will be, or every other week when we do them, there will be random stuff we'll get. So we'll work with our vendors in here, whether it's going to be shoes. Some of these will probably eventually be sponsored by the vendors. So we'll have different things to give away. The other week, the Irish Mile hooked everybody up with a free drink when we went in there.
We have these awesome shirts that Dave got us, Run 856. And we actually have singlets now up front too that are available in the store.
Tonight's run, this is our second Run 856 group run. We basically doubled in size in 2 weeks. So once again, thank you all for coming out. If you're new, we thank you. If you're old, we thank you even more.
And what will also go on is there'll be pop-up runs. So this is where you're going to need to follow us, whether it's on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, is there will constantly be random events popping up that people that are members of the group want to put on.
There's been a lot of people that have reached out to us that are newer runners and nervous to come and what is it like, and we just encourage everybody to come out and give us a try. You're never going to be alone. We'll always be with you and here to motivate you. So
the membership, which we thought was going to stay relatively small in the beginning, now is over 400 people following us on Facebook, mostly from South Jersey, some from outside of it that are formerly used to live here. And it's just going to be a way for us to grow really the community around here, pull everybody together, and then go after our rivals over in Philly, the group known as Run 215.
We can't stress it enough. Pace does not matter.
We want anybody to come. Join us, Run 856.
All abilities, all shapes, all sizes.
Walkers too.
Jersey Peeps, we had a great run, great event, great awards thing afterwards. Hopefully we'll see everybody in 2 weeks. Otherwise, follow us on Facebook, Run 856 for more events and to see what's going on in the South Jersey running community.
Brewmasters are the mad scientists of craft beer. They're the people that take all the hops and barley and water and what have you and turn them into delicious craft beer.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Vaughan. I'm the Director of Brewing Operations here at the Cape May Brewery, and I'm going to tell you all about how we make beer. Beer is 4 basic ingredients. You've got malt, hops, yeast, and water. That's it. Every beer you've had is pretty much made from those 4 ingredients. We start off with hot water and ground up malts, and we mix them together in a big porridge-like solution that we call the mash. The purpose of the mash is to extract the starch from the malt and convert it into simple sugars that the yeast can later on ferment into alcohol. Once we're done converting all the sugars, we drain off the liquid, which at this point we call wort, like basically through a giant sieve. We collect the wort into a kettle and we start to boil it. We boil it for about an hour, and while it's boiling, we add in the hops. And the hops give you 2 flavors. First of all, you get bitterness. All the bitterness in beer comes from the hops. The second flavor we get comes from the essential oils. And these are what we refer to when we say a beer is hoppy. Bitterness, hoppiness, they're 2 different things. After the hour-long boil, we transfer the wort into a whirlpool, which sort of separates any solid materials from the rest of the liquid, and then we chill it down and run it through into a fermenter where we add the yeast, and it ferments into beer. After that, we enter a conditioning phase. Just like wine or whiskey, you gotta let the beer condition to really let it come into its own. During this stage, we might also do what's known as dry hopping, and that's where we add even more hops into the already fermented beer to extract even more of those aromatic essential oils to give an even hoppier aroma. This is what an IPA is. This is how you make an IPA. Once we're done letting the hops sit on there for a couple of days, we crash the temperature of the beer way down to right around freezing temperature. That allows the yeast to settle out of the solution, after which we transfer it into a bright tank, we carbonate it up, and then either bottle it or keg it and send it out for your enjoyment. All in all, the process takes anywhere between 2 weeks to 4 weeks, depending on what kind of beer you're making. And that's it. Pretty simple. It's not easy, but it's pretty simple.
In this clip, Gonzo the porcupine turns 3. So if you don't know what to get the porcupine in your life, this next clip is vital.
Happy birthday to you. Yay! Your birthday boy.
Next up, we go to the Super Run in Philadelphia. 1,200 costumed runners, and one we meet called Wingman. If you don't know which one he is, he's the one with the giant wing on his head.
Hey there everybody, my name is James Kinville. I'm here with the Super Run in Philly. We have about 1,200 people this year. Yeah, our company has been around for a couple of years now. We've been doing the Super Run in Philly this is our 3rd year, and it has grown increasingly ever since we've started.
Hi, I'm Super Cool Dad, Herbert Campbell, and this is my daughter, Siani Campbell, and she's running her first 5K today, and she's really excited.
So today we're supporting a couple of different charities with our 5K run. We have Ainsley's Angels, which is a running group that runs along with disabled kids.
Hi, my name is Dave Goldstein. I'm also known as the Philadelphia Wing Bowl U.S. Male 2013 local champion. I'm here today at the Super Run in Philadelphia as Wingman, and I'm pushing my special needs son Joshua, and we have lots of angel runners and angel riders here, special needs kids, who will be rolling with us today.
Yeah, we see a bunch of great costumes out here. People just dressed up as full Superman, full Batmans running an entire 5K in it. We always have some custom superheroes too.
I'm Kelly McPherson. I'm from Fort Crow, Pennsylvania. I am here with all my family, representatives of Black Girls Run.
My favorite part of the day is right before everyone takes off, just seeing everybody gathered around, just very excited to go out and run and support these charities and dressed up as their favorite superhero, wearing the cape. So that's it for the Super Run Philadelphia. Thanks for coming out and hope to see you again next year. Have a great day.
My favorite right now is the You Can't Handle How Majestic I Am unicorn that I have, or my water fox, which is this one over here.
Comic-Con gets bigger and bigger every year, especially in Philadelphia. But back before it turned into this pop culture media blitz, it was about the artists.
I've been painting all my life, and since I remember myself, probably 4 years old, I always love animals, nature, and that's my life. My latest series, I have cats as heroes and villains, and so far I have 19 cats as the heroes and villains. The way I started, cats as the characters, is because I've been painting all different animals. My son came over to me and says, "Mom, are you going to paint a cat as a steampunk, in a steampunk style?" So I said, "Oh, okay, well, let me paint one," you know. And before I finished, the original was sold. And people saw it, they loved it, and they kept asking me, and they were giving me different ideas. My husband is my big help. So we're doing this, yes. Yes, the cons we've been doing about 2 years now, and we're really enjoying it, and we're going to continue.
This was actually the first Comic-Con I've ever went to as a guest. In about December 2014 was when I started doing them myself. So it's been a little over 2 years that I've been doing this full time. I didn't really think the art could be like a full-time job, period, because it's really hard, the whole starving artist stereotype and everything. So I was like, wow, I didn't really realize like people could make a living off doing stuff like this. Now I use Copics markers and Prismacolor color pencils for all the stuff I do. So if it's typically like a single person portrait, anywhere from 12 to 15 hours, depending on the detail. But if it's anything like the Hocus Pocus one with the 3 people and a lot of color and a lot of detail, because it's so small and drawing with markers, a little tougher. That one was like upwards of 25 hours. I do a lot of different stuff. I do horror conventions. I do a lot of Disney themed stuff like fan art, and I have a lot of horror icons and TV show icons, anything, just all types of stuff to hit every audience. No, I'm actually based out of Philadelphia. It's a special con for me to do. I love being here, and I love seeing like so many people I recognize that come out to see me too. And I enjoyed the crowd. I enjoyed the attention everyone had for like the interest in comics and the movies, and just that the actors are so involved in stuff like this too, and as well as comic artists and everybody.
I started drawing since I was tiny and could hold a crayon, and I've kind of never put it down. So I've been drawing forever, and I've been painting probably professionally for about the last 10 years or so, which is kind of cool. So everything I do is all traditional paintings, and it went from horrible scribbles to what you see now. This is my third time in Philly, so this is third in a row. Every year I come up here for Wizard World, which is really fun. Everybody's super nice. I do a lot of Comic-Cons, art shows, sidewalk art festivals, pretty much anything that I can get a hold of, I'll do. So I've probably shown in well over 200 different events. I guess my favorite right now is the You Can't Handle How Majestic I Am unicorn that I have, or my water fox, which is this one over here. Everything that I start out with is a pencil drawing that I ink with microns, and it's all done on Bristol, which is a pretty tough, sturdy type of paper, and then I use acrylic paint and I paint right on top of it. So it goes from like a horrible scribble to not so horrible scribble to inked piece to finished painting. Hopefully, that in theory, that's what we're aiming for. There's a lot of different avenues you can take when you're an artist, so it doesn't have to be a 9-to-5 job. You kind of make your own schedule, and you can be pretty much anything that you want to be. You just have to want it bad enough and stay motivated and dedicated. So it's all about dedication and doing it every day. You've got to draw and paint and feed your hobby and feed your talent and feed your creativity every single day.
Kids Day at Wizard World is our favorite. They have costume contests for kids get in free, so we thought it would be a great idea to send a kid reporter. Nick Vitale, take it away.
Hi, I'm Nick Vitale from PHL 17, and I'm here in Philadelphia at Wizard World 2016 on Kids Day. Today, we're going to talk to kids about their costumes, their favorite characters, and why they love Comic-Con so much. And Antonio, who are you dressed as today?
Ezio from Assassin's Creed. Because I love Assassin's Creed. Yes, I'm gonna meet Chris Hemsworth, the actor of Thor.
Who's your favorite character?
Spider-Man and Hulk.
Spider-Man and Hulk? Why do you like Spider-Man and Hulk?
Hulk is super strong and I can lift up weights like him. I'm dressed as Puka. She's from China. Michelangelo too, and Spider-Man is just like Michelangelo.
Yeah. My first character is Captain America. He beats Red Skull.
Now, why do you like Deadpool?
Because he can do a lot of tricks. My favorite part about Comic-Con is all the costumes and all the people. It's really fun here. I like watching the panels.
Well, I like seeing everyone being able to express who they love and like through their cosplays and the different ways they interpret them.
I'm Nick Vitale from PHL 17, and that's a wrap for Wizard World 2016.
Ant-Man, Batman, Iron Man, Flash, the Hulk, Green Arrow.
I mean, there were all the horror movies were on Channel 17. I mean, all the UHF channels. We actually had a Dr. Shock reunion here.
These four walls once housed an intellectual salon where the mind received nourishment as well as the stomach. But through no one's fault, Penny, the quality of dinner conversation in this apartment has declined. And again, I'm looking at no one in particular. Penny.
Fine. What would you like to talk about, Sheldon? What would you like to talk about, Sheldon? Why do you hate us?
Tune into The Big Bang Theory weeknights at 6:30 and 7 on PHL 17.
Once upon a time, Dave Hagen Sr. was a little kid that loved watching horror movies on PHL 17 with Dr. Shock. Now him and his son run Monster-Mania, one of the most successful horror cons in the country.
Dave Hagen, the promoter of Monster-Mania Con.
And I'm David Hagen, the son of the promoter of Monster-Mania Con. and this is Monster-Mania Con 24.
And it's also our 10th anniversary. We're here in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, where we do a show every March and August. This has been an amazing ride for 10 years. We never would have ever dreamed that it would turn into what it's turned into.
And it's been great to bring a horror convention to Philadelphia, which is our hometown.
Hi, I'm Dave Berman.
I'm Mary Maggot Bone. I'm here currently seeking for my next husband because I already ate the last one.
What we do is we have a green screen, we take your picture with sexy zombies, and we make a digital package for you.
Hi, we're the PHL 17 events team.
And we're at MonsterCon.
And we're so excited.
We've seen so many different characters like Bane and Ivy, some stormtroopers. Please check us out at phl17.com where you can see where our next event is and catch up on the most current events.
When I grew up in the 80s, I mean, there were all the horror movies were on Channel 17. I mean, all the UHF channels.
We actually had a Dr. Shock reunion here, I think our first or second show. So it's just a natural fit with Dr. Shock and Monster-Mania and Channel 17. It's really been a come full circle.
Next up, we're going to the Weekend Wayback Machine. This week's pretty special to me because I'm standing right where he used to stand. His name was Dr. Shock. He was a beloved horror host of the 70s, and we still get email every week about this guy.
Hey, Bubbles. Bubbles! You and Ivan better go take your blood baths now.
Okay, all my little weird twerps out there, Dr. Shock. It's been a while in teaching you how to do some magic, and today I'm going to show you how to do a magic trick if I can find... Oh, here it is, my silk. Isn't it pretty? But I want you to watch very closely. I'm going to take the silk and poke it into my left fist. Pay very close attention. I'm only going to show you this one time, all right? Now, after we get the silk poked into the left fist, we say the magic words, alakazoo, alakazam, and lo and behold, the silk has turned to an egg. Did you like that one? You don't like that. How about if I explain it, all right? All you have to do, actually, is to get yourself a hollow plastic egg and cut a hole out, about the size of a quarter, you see. So this goes into the left pocket, place the silk up here, or another pocket, and you pretend to reach for the silk. Oh, here it is. And at the same time, you reach in your pocket and you palm the egg out, see, with the hole in it. Then you say, watch, gang, I'm going to take the silk and poke the silk into the egg like so. Do this very quickly because we only have about another 10 seconds to complete the trick. After you get the silk poked into the egg, you say abracadabra, hocus pocus, and there we have the egg. The silk has vanished, but of course, if you get some little wise kid that says, hey, now how you did that, you dummy, you got a hole in the egg, you say yes, and ha-ha. If that were true, then if I were to break the egg, why do I get a real egg?
We take two people from the bowels of PHL 17 and pit them together in a showdown of useless knowledge. Welcome to the Weekend Game Show. This is the show within a show where we take two people from the bowels of PHL 17 and pit them together in a showdown of useless knowledge. This week's gladiators are graphic artist Lauren Raymer. Welcome to the show, Lauren. And John Clemens. Both are from Creative Services, and both are producers of Weekend Filler. So guys, how you feeling about this matchup? How's your useless knowledge, Lauren? How's your useless knowledge?
I've got a lot of useless knowledge.
That's good. John, I feel you're the favorite to win this contest.
Well, I mean, I do have a head full of useless knowledge, so I think I've got that worked to my advantage here.
Round one is movie quotes. I'm going to give you a line from a movie, and you'll get 5 points if you can name the movie that the line is from. You get another 5 points if you can name the character that said it. And another 5 points if you can name the actor or actress who played that character. So up first is going to be Lauren. Your category is, sci-fi. And your quote, I am Groot.
I am Groot? Oh, this is bad. I have no idea.
All right, that is a whopping 0 points for Lauren. We're really off to a hot start here.
Woohoo!
The correct answer is I am Groot, which is said by Groot, played by Vin Diesel, and the movie was Guardians of the Galaxy, one of the hottest movies.
I've never seen it.
In like the last 5 years. Okay, but we're moving on. So we're gonna go on to John here. John, here's your quote. Of all the souls I've encountered in my travels, his was the most human.
Well, that would be Captain Kirk, played by William Shatner in Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan.
Yes, there you go. All right. I got confused with the Search of Spock, but you know what? You were right. All right, so here we go. We got 15 points to 0 points. All right, we're moving on to round 2. Your category, animation, and your quote is just keep swimming, just keep swimming.
All right, that is Dory from Finding Nemo, Ellen DeGeneres.
All right, see, there you go. Congratulations. You got 15 points. You're on the board. All right, we're moving over to John. John, here's your quote. Animation. Legend tells of a legendary warrior whose kung fu skills were the stuff of legend.
Okay, this is shot in the dark. I'm gonna say the movie is Kung Fu Panda. The character is, I'm guessing, a narrator, and voiceover, or the actor, I have no clue.
Well, you've got 1 out of 3. The movie was Kung Fu Panda, but the character was Po, which is the title character, and it was played by Jack Black. Congratulations, John. You are the winner of this week's Useless Knowledge.
All right, awesome.
That's it for this edition of Weekend Game Show. We'll see you on the next game show we decide to make up on the fly.
So that's our show. Thanks for letting us fill a little of your weekend. Don't forget, you can get all these clips on PHL17.com. I'm Tony Romeo, and until next week, we'll see you on the internet.